Yes, we are. Welcome back, Slapdicks. This is Around the Lunch Table, episode
48.
48. We're almost to 50.
Almost
to 50.
The road to 50.
Yeah, we're almost
and
there.
It's a bumpy road, a lot of speed bumps, a lot of hurdles.
There's a lot. And first and foremost, want to thank our sponsor, Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads
to life.
I see. I did it right that time.
We got it. We're learning. 48 episodes in, we got it.
Off the rip, I just wanted to touch on something that I found that I thought was fucking absurd. And I'm not going to get shit for this because I'm not the one who did this. Okay, I'm just reading the article as is.
Okay, hit me.
Teacher arrested for allowing Fight Club in special education classroom.
No.
This happened in Cloverdale, California. A California high school teacher has been arrested on suspicion of refereeing a classroom fight club that resulted in multiple student injuries and hospitalizations. So this guy's sitting around there. Dude. Yeah, egging on these.
Well, he was refereeing
kids.
too.
He was refereeing, and the police sergeant in Clovedale.
Shout out Clovedale.
Isn't that a horse? Oh, that's a Clydesdale. The Clovedale. Dude. He was refereeing the fights, and as you would see, and he promoted as a boxing ring or MMA fight. He's got Dana White to come.
Let's get ready to rumble.
He just breaks his kid's nose, hands him a belt. Yeah.
Okay,
Holy
I have so many
shit,
questions
man.
off the rip. First, how old were the kids? Second,
It's a high school.
Wow, special needs kids. It's like
The top of it says special needs classroom.
So was it normal kids in like a special needs classroom, or
I don't know.
it was special needs kids?
Yeah, it says high school teacher. Yeah.
I want to know how many times these kids went home.
Like trained.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Oh, okay.
They're doing push-ups and shit. Okay,
yeah.
one.
I'm fighting Zach tomorrow. I got a big one.
One, do they know what they're doing? Two, how many times do they come home with like a broken nose and have to did they cover for the teacher? How long did this go on before he got
honestly,
caught?
this guy must have had some Adolf Hitler type influence.
Yeah, he's definitely an entrepreneur. I mean, you could.
He's an opportunist.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those things like on the dark web that like rich people watch, and he's fucking just streaming it, and they take bets on the kids. It's like, is little Timmy or little Jimmy gonna win?
Yeah, I don't know. It was. I mean, the guy has entrepreneurial spirit. You know, you had to hand it to him for being able to make such an infrastructure in a hidden place.
Okay,
hiding in plain sight.
I'm not gonna say it because it's so bad.
Oh no!
But
yeah, we should say it.
You know the stereotype about the strength of.
Oh.
Dude, they're throwing haymakers, man.
I guess, but it's just it's even more fucked up. He's just like loving it.
Yeah, and like, do you think he put the outfit on and everything?
Hey, I know I got to teach you guys how to write these paragraphs today, but I think I'd rather watch you fight.
Yeah, I mean maybe, and you know the.
Can you imagine him egging you on in the background, dude? Zach said your mom is ugly, like just making him fight, egging it on.
My God. Okay, the thing is,
imagine that dude was 41. The teacher was 41. Jeez.
At that point, I think he just gave up.
I mean, he's like, hey,
he knows he's gonna get caught. Like, there's no way.
I mean, why would you even?
Okay, you know how when you're doing something, you're not supposed to be doing, but you kind of justify it in your mind. You know, like you're like, well, you know what I'm talking about.
I guess, yeah. But
yeah, but I'm saying, how did he justify this in his mind? Like, hey, honey, how was work? Oh, it was
the
great.
only thing I could figure out if the way he justified in his mind is if he was making money off it, but I don't think he was.
Unless he's just taking the kids' lunch money. Like,
hey, is that your mom's milk money for today?
Yeah.
Give me that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, isn't that fucking crazy?
That is crazy. Was that a current event? Like this just happened?
No, it didn't just happen. It was like a year ago or something.
Okay.
But I just saw the article and I was like, wow, this is worth the read.
Yeah. And other current events.
There were Clydesdales in the classroom.
Oh, yes. a nice
you know what I've always wanted to do is joust.
Joust, that would be cool.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
What I don't get is it's a long pole, right? And it slowly goes to like, not a point, but the jousting thing.
Yeah, but a lot of people died from it still.
Yeah, so like,
because it's a horse sprinting. Usually it shatters when you hit the other person.
Are you knocking them off or stabbing?
No, you're stabbing and the thing just shatters.
So if they're both the same length, how do they not both knock each other over?
Well, it's all about timing and angle, I guess. Because if you have two horses sprinting at each other, you don't know what. Like, okay, I'm gonna point the same. I'm gonna hit him before he hits me.
But if they're the same length,
they're the same length. But if as you can time it right when he's coming, you lunge as he's coming.
So then his hits
yours before his hits yours.
Do you think you and I should joust?
Oh, that'd be sick,
dude. That would be fun. We know people with horses.
But the thing is, here's the thing, is because the horses run so fast. It's like people, even that with the armor, people died because horses run so fast. You get jabbed with that fucking thing.
I want to know, like, I would be down. I would do it.
I've always wanted to like ride a horse and like not actually kill someone.
Save a horse,
but,
ride
like,
a cowboy.
Yeah, I'll ride a horse like in the battles and they have the horse. with the
What I never got is why
That'd be
doesn't
pretty
just one person take a sword as it's running by? It's like putting a rake instead of a tire spoke, and it just trips it. Like this horse is running at you, just get a little low and just stick a sword out. It's gonna cut
but
its
I mean,
ankle.
who's gonna? It's like I don't want to fucking get ran over by this horse or cut by this guy, so I'm
Just
just gonna
stick to
move.
the
I'm just
side.
gonna move.
But
most of the time,
horses aren't known for juking.
Most of the time, they did stab the horse, like in the movies. They always stab the horses.
The thing I hate about the movies is when like there's this intense battles, and especially like Lord of the Rings, and then like two old buddies meet up,
and they're hugging in the middle of the battlefield.
Like everyone's fighting around them. Like that like that's like the leader. Why wouldn't you just be like real quick?
It's a movie.
I know, but make it a little realistic. Like,
I mean, honestly, they did that in Braveheart too. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like it's possible. It's
a lot of death in Braveheart. A lot of death this week. I want to touch on that. So, fucking Travis Scott happens, right?
No, that's a big
okay. Now, I have one thing I'm gonna say. No, I'm not an advocate for Travis Scott. I'm not his buddy. I don't fucking know him. I'm not saying he did anything wrong, but what I don't get is it's like I would know if I was stepping on a head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, this is like, it's not a watermelon down there.
Yeah, I would.
Like, what about the people who are just like stomp?
Yeah, and they're just like, look down. Oh, he's fine.
I mean, remember like stoning? It took like 12 to 15 stones in the head to kill someone back in the day.
Is there a statistic for stoning?
Probably. Look it up. I don't know, but I'm saying it took a few stones.
How big is the stone? How hard is that person throwing it?
Yes, exactly.
There's a lot of variables.
Velocity, time,
like if I'm throwing
distance,
a stone, yeah, maybe two.
time.
I need maybe two.
Oh, one for me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get back to the Travis Scott thing. How many stones do you think? Okay, say someone's like 5 yards away. Okay.
5 yards?
15 feet. Okay, they're 15 feet away.
I know it's not that far. It's not that far.
Yeah.
It's like
so
right over there.
you have like you have a baseball-sized rock, perfect circle. Okay, it's pretty heavy. It's rock. It's made out of stone. Maybe like a not like a lot like an obsidian.
A somewhat circular stone that is.
Yeah,
but there you go. It doesn't have to be perfect circle. Just.
But I was trying to say like the type of stone. It's not like tungsten or something. That's super heavy.
Dude, is that metamorphic?
It's not pumice either, where it's super light. It's just like a river rock.
Do you think I could kill someone?
How many of those stones do you think it'd take for you to kill someone?
Well, if you hit him in the head, I mean, there's a good chance to kill them. If you hit him hard enough, good chance to kill them.
I'm asking you. Like you, I mean, I'd say 3 for me. 1, bam, I knock him out, and then then I can just get up close and just pop, pop, and just.
Well, you said you had 2. You can't go pop, pop.
No, I said I think it would take 3.
I'm saying, okay, here's the thing: a rock, if you throw it hard, it hits him in the head. There's a very good chance you shatter their skull, and it causes brain bleeding, and they're dead.
Yeah,
it's very high.
Maybe not like instantly, but they're gonna die on the way to the emergency room.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Call 911 all you want. This game's over.
If I hit my turkey, yes, it's game over. It's a wrap. That's curtains.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gone. He's done for.
So back to the Travis Scott thing. The thing is, it's like, so this concert's going on. Woo! Everyone's having a good time. Awesome. Great. Cool. How do you... I mean, I feel like I thought the human race was a little more advanced to where we would not trample people. I mean, only 8 died, but it was like 100 got fucking injured.
Yeah, a bunch more got injured. Yeah.
And it's just like...
Some people have... like
trampled to death.
There's like brain dead people and stuff.
Trampled to death.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like you guys were fucking headbanging so hard, you fucking forgot there's a human being underneath your feet.
It's fucked. I mean, maybe you also recall that this is a mainly a juvenile audience that just don't give a fuck about anything.
There's like a 10-year-old there. Why the fuck?
Yeah, there's a 9-year-old. Yeah. Why is there? I'm sorry, but why is there a 10-year-old at Astroworld? I don't know. And maybe this kid, that was like his dream, was go see Travis Scott, and that's fair enough. But
I mean, after the Cactus Jack meal, I mean, you knew the
Cactus Jack sent us.
You knew the little kids were coming, but I don't know. It's like fucking they're laying one. Just gonna say it. If you're not athletic enough to stay on your feet, I mean, come on.
I mean, there's so many people.
I know, I'm kidding.
A lot of people were saying they couldn't like breathe in the middle of the crowd because
they're out of oxygen. Just
like if you're short,
too many mouths to feed, not enough air to go around.
I mean, it makes. I mean, I've ever been in a big crowd before?
They got to put a tree in the middle, get some of that oxygen back.
Yeah, it's like in Planet Earth when all those penguins they all get together and there's like it's like negative 100 degrees and they're all together and they all stay warm because they all huddle together.
Yeah, they don't run out of oxygen.
My point is,
They make heat.
it gets so warm in there
Yes.
that they are able to sit out there at negative temperatures all night. It's a similar thing with all those warm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know enough about the field.
Yeah. Is there? So that was one thing. The other thing I wanted to bring up. There's too many current events these days to even talk about. I watch. It's not even a thing to talk about. I just had to fucking say it. I was watching Roast last night, and Pete David. Do you know who Ann Coulter is?
Yeah.
She's like this Republican bitch that.
Yeah, I think I've heard the name many times.
So apparently she had, I don't know if this is true, like her own like home supply brand or something. So she like made sheets and shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So she roasts Pete Davidson about something stupid. He gets on the mic in front of everybody. No joke. He's like, Ann Coulter. He's like, you went from selling sheets to cutting eye holes into them. And I'm like, oh! Dude, she wasn't even laughing. I was like, oh my God, that's fucking funny.
Well, that was her fault for.
Yeah, you don't go after.
Comedians. I mean,
Why do you think?
Speaking of which, was that ever a thing that we actually got tickets to go see Bill Burr?
Yeah, I already bought them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the Almighty Burr. Yeah, Burr.
Big Burr.
Yeah. Auga! The old horns.
The horns.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that when like horns were like sounded like a sailboat or?
Not a sailboat. But
I
it was
always
like,
think of like a big car with like the big grill. You know, like a Great Gatsby car. It's like, you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I think would be sick is like to get like a Lincoln Continental with like suicide doors.
Oh yeah,
that shit would be like, you know, when Pawn Stars, the old man had a Lincoln Continental with suicide doors.
Dude, it's Veterans Day today, and the old man was a vet. Yeah. Thank you, old man.
Yes, thank you
for. You know, I mean, me and Z are kind of vets. We're in a foxhole in the front lines in the war for class equality, and we are the infantry. God, give me a rifle and a helmet and a pack of Lucky Strikes. Put a fucking spade on the side of that helmet and watch me charge into battle, baby. Beaches of Normandy, how long you lasting? I think I'm the first one.
I think I'm the first one.
Yeah,
I'm instantly going. Probably.
I mean, dude,
imagine that would just be so fucking scary.
What I don't get is like there wasn't an easier way. Like we have aircraft carriers with artillery. It's like why don't we bomb the fucking pillboxes first?
They did.
Well, I mean,
this is World War II, man. This isn't now they send Predator missiles in. This is what because like and they can't just like a bunch of planes and then dudes with parachutes come out because they just get shot in the air. You gotta take the beach. Establish a beachhead first. You do.
Do you think like our future war is just gonna be like it's just gonna be money? It's like if our robots kill more of their robots and they run out of money to build more robots,
then Rick's gonna appear out of a teleport from the Robot Wars. But yeah, basically, I mean, at this point, I feel like if we were to get into a war, it would almost be each nation knows they have nukes, so it's like okay, if we both use them, we just fucked everything up. So like. It's going to be a stalemate on that part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to cut down to...
It's kind of weird when you get to that, like, ultimate weapon, then everyone has it, and you're just like, everyone's just pointing a gun.
Yeah, it's
like, no one wants to pull the trigger.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, well, if I pull this trigger...
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Well, if I pull this trigger, almost all them will die, but they have probably more than I do, and then before we know it, we're all doing it, and then we're all fucking dead.
The goal is to nuke everyone's nukes at the same time, and then you're the only ones with nukes left.
I think the goal is, if you ever see Olympus Has Fallen?
No, I haven't. Is that a good movie?
Really,
yeah.
Very interesting movie.
Olympus. Like the Olympics?
Olympus. They call the White House Olympus.
They do, really? Is that like its code name?
Yeah.
Roger, Kilo, Olympus.
But the whole movie is, I can't believe you've never... With Gerard Butler, you've never seen this movie?
Isn't it when the president goes on a plane, it's instantly called Air Force One?
Yes, that's Air Force One.
Yeah.
Well, the plane's called Air Force One.
Yeah, whatever plane he's in, though. So if he flies like Spirit Airlines, you're on fucking Air
there's
Force.
a plane called Air Force One.
I'm saying whatever plane the president is on.
The president's not going to get on Spirit Airlines. Hey, Mr. President, the planes has some malfunctions. We actually got you a flight with Southwest.
Yeah. Imagine you're in the line for the bathroom. I was here first, and my kid's crying, you know.
What's that scene in Family Guy? It's like, oh, on the site it didn't let us switch seats, and then Stewie's like, sorry, we don't switch seats.
No, it was.
He's like your poor planning does not constitute an emergency for me.
I've had people ask me that's like, hey, so we didn't.
If I'm by myself, I don't care. But like if I'm with other people, I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like just because you didn't want to pay the extra $30 and you used the freaking flight saver package and get to choose your seats. Well, I did get to choose my seat, and I chose it next to my boy. So
yeah, exactly. But
yeah, I'm gonna eat my Biscoff cookie and look back at you in fucking economy, bitch. Bitch.
Bitch, your voice is crack.
Yeah. I don't know why that's
Anyways,
happening.
Olympus Has Fallen. Very interesting storyline because Gerard Butler's in it, and actually Harvey Dent is the president in this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Harvey. She kind of looks like a pig to me.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, it's the.
Yeah, she is.
That
Anyways,
was Katie Holmes.
I don't know, but if you let me finish my story. So what happens is
ahead.
in the movie, the United States, they have like a meeting with some prime ministers from Korea, blah, blah, blah. And they all get in there and they're all cleared. And then they like have this plane fly over DC and start shooting people as a distraction. Because whenever an attack apparently happens, that's when they take the president down to the bunker. And so it's safe. So it's emergency protocol. They go down there. Then once they get down there, all the dudes, like bodyguards, are like fucking bad guys. So they fucking kill all the guards, take all the prisoners of the General Secretary of Defense, blah, blah, blah.
Jesus.
And there's this thing called Cerberus, and it's a Cerberus code that is the detonation mechanism in our nukes, that if they're in flight, you can detonate it. So what they were trying to do is detonate our nukes in the silos.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Did they end up doing it?
Well, they got close, and of course, Gerard Butler came and saved the day before the countdown could finish, but it was a really sick
I
movie.
want more movies
The
where
strategy
it's
of it was
real.
actually fucking crazy,
Yeah.
though. Like, yeah, they fucking...
There was definitely planning.
No, there was hella planning, and then they like had these garbage trucks,
Yeah.
like 20 of them on each side of the White House, and then like once the police started coming, obviously the police started coming, and they fucking blow up the tires, so it sits, and they open the garbage trucks. All these dudes got 50 cals, and they're shooting at the White House. Oh, it was crazy.
It's crazy.
You gotta watch it. It's a great movie.
We should. It's crazy how much planning is needed now, because like, I think like 9/11 was the last time where like planning wasn't really needed that much, because we didn't.
Still planning, but
Because we didn't have dude. Imagine just walking into a freaking plane with a box cutter and just being like, "Pilot, get out!" Like, you have
yeah,
a
but
fucking.
there was no one knew. There was nothing like that. You know what I mean?
I know,
you know
it's
what I mean? It was
crazy.
just like
yeah.
it was just crazy.
They just like walking. It's like I'm controlling this plane now.
yeah,
like,
I don't know. It's
how'd they not see that coming? Like, there's fucking coming.
But yeah, it's actually really crazy. But in the movie, obviously, the White House probably has a lot more defenses you really don't know about, which then they keep it that way, rightfully so, because they kind of just marched in there. But I will say, yeah, no one's ever occupied the White House since the War of 1812, actually. So
Really? Wow. Well, what I think is interesting. Do you think the government is as crazy tough as they sound, or imagine there's just no security protocols, but everyone thinks there is, so no one's showing up.
It's like when someone puts the SOS alarm sign outside.
Yeah,
the house.
yeah,
I don't have SOS alarm. Or it's like, smile, you're on camera. Where's the camera?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have one.
It's fake. There's no wire going anywhere. It's just battery. It's just a battery powering the red blinking light. You know.
It's just a camera with no wires inside, and they always have smile. You're on
It's
camera.
going through the cement. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Dude, imagine if there's just like nothing and fucking Biden's just in there just sleeping. Dude,
he's
you
just
can just
in there
walk up and knock on the door. Hey, can I help
Hey
you?
Joe.
Yeah.
Hey Z.
Hey, I mean, technically, you're a civil servant. We're your boss, so just checking in. It is true. Isn't that true? We're
I know,
technically
I know,
I know,
but it
but that's
sounds
not
so,
how
it's
it
so
works.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like when people have protests, we're like, technically, I'm your boss, and I'm. It's like, okay, it's a technicality.
Can you put that on a resume? Was the boss of
Was the boss of
a president?
of all presidents since I've been alive.
Huh. How many presidents have we had since we were alive? I mean, I remember George Bush. Remember when he's in Medford? Shit, the town went crazy. And then the dude, isn't he like... This is not even a joke. Doesn't he have like a mild case of Down syndrome, right?
I have no
George
idea. I
Bush?
don't know the health things of
No, I believe...
George Bush.
I don't know if it's Down syndrome. I believe he actually... Not even a joke. I believe he has special needs.
HW or George W?
The son.
So the George W.
Dude, George Bush's dad...
George's?
George Bush's dad, the first one?
HW.
Yeah, dude, it's literally not even conspiracy. He donated a fuck ton of money to like the Nazi party. He was for it. Not even kidding.
I'm not fucking surprised. Dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, the son, I believe he was like special needs or something.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that a president had disabilities.
But yeah, FDR, you know.
FDR had polio.
Yeah, couldn't move his legs. But no, I believe because Family Guy did a thing that if you rub George Bush's head, he started like freaking out. You know, they went up and rubbed his head. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, I need to look this up now.
Yeah, I think if you rub George Bush's head,
No,
he
I
freaks out.
don't know if that's the...
No, look it up. It's true.
No.
Look, George Bush's wife killed a guy. Did you know that?
No, there's a lot of shit I probably don't know that, like...
No, she straight up just killed someone in a car accident. How is that not manslaughter? Like, lock her up, Laura Bush. I only knew that from a Family Guy thing because
I don't see it.
Brian had a date, and Brian's date dressed up as a car crash victim. He's like, oh, who are you dressed as? She's like, I'm dressed up as the guy Laura Bush killed. It's like, Jesus. You're fucking crazy.
I don't know what the fuck. It doesn't. I just clicked on the first art. It says Bush 41, man with Down syndrome bonded over love for quirky socks. I don't know what's happening.
Corgi socks, like
Quirky,
the dogs.
quirky.
Oh, they meant
Quirky, corgi socks.
the corgi socks.
I don't see anything about that.
Oh.
But
I mean, I could have,
yeah, you
maybe
just,
taken that out of
yeah,
context. I just remember
but there's a lot of articles
remember,
with the Down syndrome kid holding socks.
Yeah.
And I'm not making fun.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's what the articles say.
I just remember there was like a Family Guy where they rubbed his head and he freaked out. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Just if anyone out there's listening, if you meet George,
whoa!
Hey, no. It's just like, yeah. Like it's like, hey. Yeah, so anyone out there, I don't know if this is true. Don't come to us for facts. But if you meet George Bush, just don't rub his head. I don't know what that's
It's
about.
like the fucking genie lamp.
I actually have no idea.
I know you don't. Oh, yeah, I was saying no. George the other day, actually. I'll ask him.
Yeah, and I was tickling his head and he freaked out.
Yeah.
No, I'd have no idea if he has special needs. If he is, that's great. We're not making fun of special needs kids. It's just I thought that.
No, I don't know. I don't know either. I'm saying I thought I've heard that before, but
Interesting. Yeah. I think. What was the other? Oh, John McCain. Oh,
he was a maverick.
He's a maverick.
He's a maverick. We're taking the maverick to the White House. He's
What?
a maverick.
I mean-
he's a maverick.
What do you expect? He is the maverick.
Him and his maverick policies. Well, I guess I can't wait to see the maverick go into office, and I'm proud to join him there. He's a maverick. We get it. Okay.
Yeah.
What is a maverick? What is it?
Logan Paul? I don't know.
I was thinking like Top Gun, but
Yeah, it's the same logo.
no, but
right?
Maverick apparently, like I'm saying, the word is like
'Cause
you go against
didn't he,
normal
like,
popular beliefs. And shit.
Fucking like kill a shitload of people in wars. He's a war hero, right?
John McCain.
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know.
which is hard to imagine when they're like 80. But I guess he's
Yeah.
probably a badass when he was younger.
Probably.
He died.
I know he
When
did
did he
pass
die
away.
from?
I think it was illness, some type of illness.
That never sits
He's
down.
also really old.
Yeah, I get that. No, I just remember it's like, what you need? A team of Mavericks.
Yeah. we don't get along and everything. We're a bunch of mavericks. Sarah Palin said maverick 88
I
times
know.
in a speech.
He is the
He is the maverick.
The
I think
maverick.
I think he's a fucking maverick.
He was the first one, I think, to have a woman vice president. That was a good campaign thing because then all the women rallied around.
I don't know
it.
if you know who the vice president is right now, but that is a woman.
I said the first one to like bring a woman into the presidential.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant that.
Yeah. And then big old Billary. Fucking dude, Bill Clinton. I know we brought it up in the last episode. What a savage. A cigar and a puss in the white. And the thing is, aren't there always guards standing side by
Yeah, he
side?
probably said, "Hey, I'm the commander in chief. Get the fuck out." I'm
No,
not
he
the
probably
I'm
just-
not the commander in chief.
Yeah. I'm guessing he just said, "Hey, look that way." And
I'm guessing he just said, "Hey, I'm the fucking president. Give me some alone time, and bring Monica in here with a cigar.
Yeah. But,
Let me stick a Cuban in that cooch.
hey,
Let me stick a Cuban in that cooch.
hey, Monica, get over here.
Monica, take a puff of this Cuban. No, not that one.
Yeah.
Lips down there.
Lips down there.
Open them up.
Hey, Monica, before you come
But
over
the
here,
thing is, okay,
put another nickel in the jukebox.
like a pussy cannot puff a cigar. It's not possible. It cannot latch on and take a hit and go blow it. What, her pussy blowing O's?
I mean, you and I have both had sex. You know when they kind of like clench it a little bit?
Yes, but you can't take a hit of something with those lips. It's not like the lip. All right, your turn. And it goes.
Can you imagine just like...
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't do that.
Can you imagine if a tongue came out?
That's not.
How creepy
No,
that would
you know
be?
on Alien vs Predator, the aliens open
Yeah.
up and a little thing comes
Yeah,
out.
imagine if that was a
imagine.
girl's fucking...
Oof.
A girl's fucking snatch. That's fucking...
Snitch. But yeah, that's not how that works.
Yeah, I get that. But, I mean... I feel like having a pussy is way, way easier than having a dick.
But on the same note, you could say it's more convenient to not have one, but it's also an inconvenience to have tits.
Yes, because I've heard girls with big tits have back problems.
I mean, that's probably
No, because
No,
of the weight.
ways.
No, I'm
Or like,
serious.
I'm saying, you know how annoying it would be if I had fat tits when I run? Oh, I would get so annoyed. Just, yeah, like it's like, when when you're on a boat and it hits a wave and you just go every way. But imagine sprinting, so each one's jiggling. It's so weight. You're
Does
like,
it feel like shit's like, when like...
you
like,
can't balance. You can't run in
Yeah.
a straight line.
like say you fill like a milk jug halfway full.
Yeah, and you're running
and
with
you're
it.
running and it
Yeah.
goes, and then it kind of gets uneven,
and you're kind of yanking every way, yeah.
So if a girl is like, has milk in there.
So you're never in equilibrium.
Yeah, is it sloshing around, like a wave?
Well, yeah, it's wherever gravity takes her. You know,
Is it
It's
one
swing low, sweet chariots?
Is it one big like sack of milk, or is there like 18 little sacks of milk?
I don't know. I've never lactated before.
No, I don't think you don't know. I mean, I'm just saying like you feel them.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
I'm not that
Shrouded in mystery.
I'm the wrong guy to ask about that one.
Yeah, I think that like I feel like it's one big like balloon, and then there's like a funnel to the. Okay, do you know those backpack water
Camelbacks.
things? Yeah, camelbacks. You know how you have to bite it and suck it? Is that how a tit works?
No,
How do you get the
but
milk out?
allegedly,
Do you have to twist?
allegedly, this is something that actually apparently is true. If you
Wow.
because I've always thought a woman has to be lactating for milk to come out.
Yeah, which is only.
But
when
I've
they're
heard if you
pregnant.
work it long enough, you could get you theoretically could get some milk.
Really?
Yes, I'm serious. I'll pull it up right
Can you
now.
do that from a man too?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say let's try it.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
You can milk a cat though, can't you? Technically,
No, you can't.
you can't milk a cat. Yes,
Have you ever tried to milk a cat?
No, I'm saying if a cat just had kittens, you can milk it.
Hey. Oh my God.
What?
It is possible for women and men to produce a milky discharge from one or both nipples
Ew.
without being pregnant or breastfeeding. This form of lactation is called galactorrhea.
So it's not actually milk; it's just a discharge.
But
of
I'm
like
sure
pus.
I'm sure with women, it's actually like a little
So
more.
with us,
because
shit-
men don't have milk in their titties.
So you're saying if you suck my nipple hard enough, discharge is going to come out?
I don't know. It's
We need to do it for the podcast.
It's very interesting.
8 hours of Z sucking my nip. Get fucking 6 views. It'd be worth it.
The hormone prolactin causes lactation during pregnancy and while breastfeeding. People will have, but galactorrhea, you still have prolactin without, you cannot be pregnant. And technically you still could. The pituitary gland, which is a small gland in the base of the brain, makes and regulates prolactin and several other hormones. So it is possible that if you have that, you could be lactating and not be pregnant.
So,
but you wouldn't really know it. It's not it's not something that's going to kill you, but like, you know.
So if you know how they have like hormone pills?
Yeah.
If you and I took that pill, could we produce milk?
There might be something there, but it's not going to be the same as coming out of a woman with the nutrients and everything like that.
Yes,
You know what I mean? It's not.
I heard human breast milk is very nutritious.
Oh, very. A lot of people put.
Oh, very. Because you're very knowledgeable. On this
No, it's
subject.
very up 100%. A lot of
Yeah.
people actually, growing up, it was a very popular thing in the 80s, late 80s, 90s. They would still continue to drink their mother's breast milk even into their teen
Really?
years. Even in their teen years because it's packed with nutrition.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I heard that you get all the same like antibodies and stuff from the mother.
Yeah, it's right from the source. You know, it's like
It's the fountain of youth.
yeah, it's you know, it's like Fiji right from the source.
Yeah. No, God, I love Fiji. It's good. Do you think you could? Actually, I want to go back to the milk debacle here. Kick. What was another one? There was Kick. There was I don't remember. But anyways, so like, say you're married, kids. You know, she just popped one out. The baby's sucking on it. He gets a little full, but there's still some left. Are you latching onto that nip and just letting her have it?
One day when I have a wife, I have a child.
I'm trying it.
I'm gonna try it 100%. You know, and if it's nasty, I might get a little bit of it in a cup. Like, hey, can you?
I don't want it in the cup. I want it straight from the source, like Fiji.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it, but then I might put it in the cup and I'll put some Nesquik in it and see if it tastes
Oh,
good.
nice. The thing is, I think I'd want it. I don't like warm milk, refrigerated milk. So I think I'd put her in
I would want.
I'd put her in like a walk-in freezer first.
I would wonk it. Yeah, I'd wonk it. I'd want it cold.
I'd wonk it.
I'd want it cold too as well.
I'd wonk it good. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably what I'd do.
Well, that's probably what I do because I would, of course, want to know what it's like. You know, from the nip itself.
Yes, exactly. I guess. Yeah, that's I do want to shout out episode's not done, but I keep meaning to do it at the beginning. Patreon.com/around the lunch table. Check it out for exclusive episodes early, and Apple Podcast subscribe. You can get the audio early as well. Make sure to check it out. Yes. And hopefully our conspiracy episode's coming soon. We've been promising it for months, but you know, we're fucking busy bees.
We're busy bees. We don't really know. It's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to. It's just a matter of when.
You know, it's like most things in life, you know? I mean, it's going to happen. We just got to figure it out, you know? All the gazindas. Dot our T's and cross our I's, you know?
Exactly what we got to do.
It's good. All right, well, pretty much all we got for today, huh?
Yeah, it's about all we got. Make sure you go buy a t-shirt. Sales are really heating up.
Yeah, we have, the winter collection coming out. Sorry we had to skip the fall, but...
It's actually ATLT, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Jake is working on some shit with, like, some snowmen and Santa and shit with me and Z.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, the guy who did our painting, shout out him. Check him out, the great Jake Todd. He's pretty fucking sick.
He's fucking sick,
dude. He's fucking
But yeah, it's gonna be a great collection coming out. The summer one did great, but obviously, you know, once the fall is just so quick and there's planning that was needed, that it was like, okay, well, are we really gonna do this short time for fall? Because next thing you know, it's November and it's like technically everyone's in Christmas mode already, it seems. So it seemed more prudent to just go to winter instead. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
I do want to say something. I hate when rappers use the seasons for like a pun. It's like, I'm hotter than the summer. The spring never sprung. I will never fall. And it's like, okay, like,
why do you hate that?
I don't know. It just seems corny to me. It's just like untalented and unnatural. Except Lil Wayne did it, and that's
Lil Wayne's Lil Wayne. Okay,
yeah,
Lil Wayne
he
can
do whatever
he can do whatever he fucking wants.
He can rhyme the N-word with freaking Jurassic.
You respect the king when he speaks.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks guys for tuning in, and it's been fun.
It's been a fucking pleasure.
It has been a pleasure. And we're almost to 50. For 50, we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna do something special.
We're gonna have our cocks out.
We're gonna have we're gonna do helicopter dicks on the fireplace. We're gonna be slapping shit around to Armani's greatest hits.
And actually, this is in all seriousness. We check us out chatterbait.com/around the lunch table.
Okay.
We're doing a full naked episode.
No, we're not.
We talked about this.
Shut up.
I want to do a full naked episode once I can convince him. It's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fucking awesome. And then we get demonetized.
But it's on Chatterbait.
I know, but then next thing you know, first thing, Business Insider front page, local podcasters nude on stream.
I mean, we definitely get a fluffer because I want to look like somewhat chubby. I mean, like
that's not how that.
I want a chub. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I need a fluffer.
Yeah, I guess so. But I guess we'll end on that note. But anyways, thanks guys for listening. Jack, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spence. Z, where can they find you?
Isaiah_Lesney, or both of our Instagrams on the Around the Lunch Table Instagram page.
No, thank you, man.
So yeah, thanks guys for listening. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, there have been a couple people we completely blew past because we didn't notice it till way farther down. But if you want to ask a question you want us to answer on the podcast, I know before we're like, hey, go on our site and do it, and we just realized, fuck that, just DM us. And like you have to, the thing is, people DM, we have to like just label it, be like question for a podcast : and then ask, and then we'll do like,
and then a works cited,
and then
page
at some
at
point,
bottom.
and then at some point, like what we do the episodes, we'll answer all of them at the end or something.
Yeah,
so
in like MLA format, double space.
Yeah, exactly, in MLA format. So anyways,
nice
guys,
heading, a thesis.
It's been a hell of a ride. Make sure you buckle in.
Oh.
So thank you guys for listening, and see ya.